Hello, Colas. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Robert Lewandowski, as the Barca superstar is not paying any attention to Saudi Arabia offers, as he said, it doesn't concern me. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about five Barca youngsters expected to be part of the pre-season with the first team. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona superstar Robert Lewandowski has ruled out any possibility of him moving to Saudi Arabia amid tentative transfer interest in the striker from the Middle East. Saudi Arabia are going all out for top European players as they look to boost the sporting profile of their nation ahead of a potential World Cup bid for 2030. Having signed Cristiano Ronaldo in January, Saudi went after the signing of Lionel Messi but ended up missing out on his services. Karim Benzema ended up signing for Al Ittihad recently, and more stars such as Sergio Ramos, Mauro Icardi, etc. are expected to follow. Amidst this, there have been rumors of interest from Saudi Arabia in Lewandowski as well. However, the Poland captain has dismissed the possibility of a move away from Barcelona at this point. As quoted by Interior Sport, Lewandowski said, "There was no such topic, so I don't think about it because why should I think about it when there is no topic? Especially since my contract still lasts a while, I see what's going on in Arabia, but it doesn't concern me. For now, I have other priorities," he said. This certainly comes as music to the ears of Barcelona fans. Lewandowski joined Barca only last summer and has quickly grown into a pivotal player for Xavi's side. The 34-year-old superstar finished his La Liga campaign with 23 goals from 34 appearances, winning the Pichichi Trophy in the process. Beyond that, he also netted 10 goals across other competitions, while also racking up 8 assists in total. Lewandowski's contract with Barcelona runs until 2026 and has an option to extend by another 12 months. While Lewandowski is going strong, the Catalans do plan on bringing in a new striker to provide cover for the pole, with Vitor Roque the preferred option as things stand. Of course, Robert Lewandowski have been a pivotal player for us, and of course, if not of Lewandowski, I don't know where we could have been in terms of goal scoring, because our forwards don't even score. If Lewandowski does not score in the match, then likely that match end 0-0 or 1-0 because of our good defense, which was so instrumental for us winning the league title this season. Of course, Lewandowski recently have been linked with a move to Saudi Arabia, but according to Lewandowski, it means nothing because he has other priorities. No matter what they say in Saudi Arabia, he is still in the club where he dreamt to play for a long time, FC Barcelona. Of course, Saudi Arabia, as we all know, have stormed the world of football, bringing out huge sums of money to seduce some top players across the world, especially players who are out of contract in their respective clubs. And of course, we can see the boost that they are trying to boost their financial their football, their football structure there in Saudi Arabia. Lewandowski was approached, but the player hears that one as music to his ears because he said it doesn't concern him. Lewandowski wants to be at Barca for such a long time, to see out his contract. And of course, we know this is a very Lewandowski who was very stubborn at Bayern Munich last year in order to push a transfer which became a success. Without Lewandowski pushing for that move, Barca could have just been wasting their time on that. So, of course, it has been a great season for Lewandowski, even though he has not banged the goals in the numbers that he usually banged like in Bayern, because he scored just 23 in his standards. It's small, but La Liga has been the way it is. Lewandowski became the top goal scorer with just 23 goals, and what a season he had, winning the Pichichi Trophy. And hopefully next season he can bang more goals. I believe he will score more goals as compared to this past season. So let's see how it goes for Robert Lewandowski. I think it's great that he have dismissed those whatever links he has with Saudi Arabia, because he doesn't want to follow the trend. Because we know that the trend now is players rushing to Saudi Arabia for the big bucks, for the money. And Lewandowski still thinks he has a lot to enjoy in the European football before he can start thinking about other possibilities as such. So let's see how it goes for Lewandowski. Barca are looking for players like Vitor Roque to be their cover. We need at least a backup. And I think Vitor Roque has been the top choice so far, which the move concerning him is not still easy, as Atlético Paranense of Brazil is still making life so difficult for Barcelona. Then on to the final story of discussion. With the season done and dusted, Barcelona are looking to prepare for the season ahead. Although a host of players are facing uncertain futures at the club, there will be new players who could become a part of the team as well. According to Santiago Valle, up to 5 players from the Barcelona youth squad could become part of the pre-season training camp for Barca. The list of players include Lamine Yamal, Alex Garrido, Marc Osado, Estanis Pedrola, and Chadi Riyad. They are all expected to become part of the pre-season training camp, working closely under the watchful eye of Xavi Hernandez. Yamal has already made history this season by becoming the young star player to ever feature in Barca. The youngster is rated highly due to his pace and skills out wide, making him an exciting option for Xavi, especially with Ansu Fati facing an uncertain future at the club. Garrido is another player who has earned his Barcelona senior debut this term, along with Casado. The young star could be in a handy option for Xavi in midfield. Pedrola, meanwhile, will look to compete with Yamal for a place on the senior side, whereas Chadiria's defensively ability could prove to be handy as Barca prepare for the exit of a few first-team stars, including Samuel Umtiti and Clement Lenglet. As per Valle, Barca will evaluate whether or not these youth players could be added to the senior side next season, depending on the signings they make in the coming summer. However, it must be noted that the young stars themselves must perform well during the pre-season training camp if they are to have any hopes of securing a place in the senior team next season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you always stay up to date with everything Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.